Good morning, Snippets. So today is Sunday and I'm about to get ready for church. I didn't wake up today as early as I wanted to. I wanted to get up kind of early to do some stuff before I go to church because I go to church kind of late. It's actually just past 10:30 and I leave for church at 11:10 and because the service starts at 11:30. So I wanted to get up and do some stuff beforehand, but I guess I just needed the rest because I got up at 7:30 and then I just laid in bed for a few hours and now it's 10:30. So I'm gonna get ready for church and then I'm gonna go, and then after I come back I just have to do lots and lots of productive things, mostly schoolwork and YouTube stuff, and just there's so much going on. Okay, so I am all ready for church. Now I'm just waiting for Brandon to come pick me up. So I'm gonna head to Antioch and then I'll be there, and then we might go to lunch afterwards, I'm not sure, but if we don't go to lunch afterwards, then I'll just be back here, and then I'll change into comfy clothes and get prepared to work all day because I got stuff to do still today and tomorrow, and there's just a lot that I need to get done, and I still have yet to touch everything under my bed that needs to be unpacked. So that needs to happen as well at some point this weekend, hopefully. Okay, so Brandon and I just got out of church and we're at Taco Bell. I got 3 crunchy tacos, 2 soft tacos, and some cheese nachos. And Taco Bell, so good. I can't even explain my love for Taco Bell, you guys. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat, and then I'll probably catch up with you guys after I get back. Okay, so I just got back from church with Brandon, and then we went to Taco Bell afterwards, and now it's about 1:40-ish. And so now I need to devise a plan for what I'm gonna do the rest of the day, because I have to get schoolwork done, and YouTube stuff done, and unpacking, and there's lots of things that need to happen, guys. So I need to devise a plan like I did yesterday of the things that I need to get done so that I don't just waste the day away like I want to. Okay, so I just woke up from a really intense power nap. It's almost 5 now actually, so I need to wake up, and I haven't done anything productive because I just changed after church and then I fell asleep. So I need to do something, but I need to wake up, and I can't believe I fell asleep and it's 5 o'clock now. What? Okay, so I actually just wanted to come out here and talk to you on the patio for a second because I haven't actually ever been out here before. So this is, I may make it look more presentable in the future, but this is what the patio looks like right now before I probably won't do much to it, but rearrange the chairs so it looks like a nice patio. But anyway, so I just finished editing ALAMAD and that's rendering right now. It's 7:20 something right now, and the sun is supposed to set in about an hour. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is go on a walk, and on my walk I think I'm gonna do my reading and stuff that I need to catch up for on this weekend. And then after I get back I need to do at least, I think I'll probably only do 1 chapter of my assignment, and then I don't know what else I'll be doing after that, because I want to try and get up early tomorrow so that I can do some YouTube stuff and more schoolwork, and then if I can get to it, unpacking. But I may leave unpacking to this week, because the way I have it planned out, I don't think I'm going to do as much schoolwork as I would have liked this weekend, but I'm going to do enough that'll catch me up. So I'm going to do 1 chapter today, and then hopefully 3 tomorrow, so that way Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I only have 1 chapter to do each day, which is what I'm supposed to be doing for this upcoming week. So that's my plan. So hopefully since I'm only going to be doing 1 chapter a day, hopefully with the 9 hours I'm at work I can get 1 chapter done. That's my hope. So if I can get them done before the end of the day, then I can come home after work and work on unpacking my room this week, and then if I don't finish it throughout the week, definitely this weekend hitting it hard, and this next weekend, because next weekend is the only weekend this whole summer that I won't have a class going on. I don't know how to treat this upcoming weekend, because it's really my only weekend of absolute freedom until August. But yeah, I think right now I'm gonna go on my walk and read some books and stuff and be literate while my video renders. Oh yeah, I'm also running laundry right now, so I'll need to take care of that when it finishes. But another thing that I wanted to mention was, so I was talking to Grant earlier, and I asked him back in November, I remember he sent me a message on Facebook, and he was like, I think I might have put the B before the F too soon in my friendship with Seb, which means calling him best friend rather than just friend. And so I asked him, I was like, how did you go about resolving that? Because I know that I've already declared in my mind that I gotta get rid of their label as my best friends and blah 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 blah. But I do and that's the awkward thing, because I don't know how to handle labels very well, but I do feel Grant and I have a special bond in some way, and I don't know as far as putting a label on it, I don't know when to call our friendship a best friendship. And so I was how did you go about resolving that? And the thing he told me was he just let it happen naturally, and then over time, like, Zeb was the one that actually asked Grant to be his roommate, and then it just, I mean, it's kind of evolved from there to the point where they're like froomies, best friend roommates, and like it's like their friendship is spiraled into something amazing. I think for myself, like, I guess I would really like that for me and Grant, but I have a problem with being impatient, and like I have to learn patience and things, because I'm a kind of person that, like, I like things to just happen. Like, I get over things really quickly, like I get over emotions pretty quickly because I want to move on, and so I don't take time to like mourn over things very often, and I'm not patient and just like waiting for things to happen, because like I have just like things to do, like I don't like to wait for them to happen. So I think in my friendship with Grant, like, I think once I stop worrying about like when am I gonna be able to put the B before the F, and so I think one is just like doing that, and then two, like being patient in like just letting our friendship grow and letting it happen naturally, then I think that that'll definitely like be better for our friendship in the long run, because whenever I stop worrying about how can we be best friends, then the friendship will just progress on its own, and it'll be its own beautiful creation. And at least that's what I'm hoping for us anyway. So that was just another little realization I came to today, so I'm gonna just try and learn a lesson in patience and learn to just like stop worrying so much about like how to be the best friend ever, and just be, and just love on him and love on people in general, and just like whenever I let things happen, like it'll happen on their own. And that's the beautiful thing about friendships, is that they're not forced or rushed or anything. Like, they happen just because two people feel a special connection to each other, and I already consider him like my brother, but like you can, I guess you can like feel like someone's your brother without them being your best friend. And so I don't know, it's really confusing, and it doesn't even need to be, and I don't know, I need to go on my walk now before the sun starts setting. Okay, so I'm on my walk and read right now, and it's an interesting environment outside. So actually, like, you can see the Farrell Center is over there, and then you can see the building of the new stadium, like there's like a thingy over there. So I am walking, just like, here's the outpost right here, and I'm just like kind of like walking along here down the road and reading. I'm reading the rest of chapter 1 of Hearing God's Voice, and I'm gonna read this, and then I'll walk back, and I'll be walking for about an hour. I don't know how far away I'm gonna get, but I'm just gonna walk and see where I end up going, and just getting good exercise, because I've done nothing but like sleep and go to church today and eat Taco Bell, so I need to do more than that. Okay, so I was gonna keep reading, but there are so many mosquitoes outside that like keep following me around. I never remember there being this many mosquitoes in Waco, but they were bothering me the other day, and now today they're like doing nothing but attacking me, and I'm just trying to walk and read. So I didn't get very far away from the outpost, but I'm getting attacked right now as we speak. But I'm walking back to the outpost, and I think what I'll do instead is just like walk around my apartment and try and like get energy out that way, because there's too many bugs outside right now. And if I were just like going on a run or a bike ride, it wouldn't be a big deal, because they wouldn't be able to keep up with me. But I want to try and do my reading while I'm exercising, at least this week. So I don't know, because I need to fit it all in, and that's one way to do that. But there's too many bugs outside, so I gotta go back in. Okay, so I just finished reading chapter 1 of Hearing God's Voice, and it was really good. Like, I guess like it didn't necessarily like say too much that I haven't heard before, but it's things like I haven't thought about really a lot. And because like the chapter 1 talked a lot about like the extreme ways that people view like Christianity, and that like one side of the spectrum is that God doesn't speak to people like in modern day at all. Like, it's all like like Christianity is through like what the scriptures say, and that's it. And then the other extreme side of it is kind of like the people that like make judgments based on like their emotions, I guess, and like claim that God speaks all these radical things into them, but have like no spiritual or like no scriptural like basis for it. And so they base everything that they do based on like revelations that they feel God has given them, based strictly on their emotions. So it presented like the two extreme sides of it, and then presented like how does God's does God speak to people, and like it like establishes in chapter 1 like yes, he does, and throughout the rest of the book we're gonna kind of explain how. But we declare that like God does speak to people in modern day, and that it's not just like Christianity is not just theology where like you study the past. And they brought up an example like theology is kind of like an autobiography. Like you read an autobiography and you feel like you know everything about a person, and like you may know every single detail and fact about their life, but you still don't know the person themselves. Like the person in the present day is different than their autobiography, and is growing and is changing and is experiencing and impacting you. And they treat the Bible kind of the same way. Like the Bible is kind of like an autobiography of like God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. And while like everything about it is true and should be followed through in our daily lives, they proclaim in the book that that's not the only way that God speaks to people, and which is what I believe. I believe that God speaks to people in modern day ways, and I just don't want to confuse like emotional experiences with like God actually speaking to me. So I'm excited to like read the rest of this book and find like the things that they have to say, because so far I've found it really intriguing. So anyway, I finished reading that. Now the only other things that I'm going to do tonight are I have laundry that needs to be folded, which like I have one load done and I need to do one more load. And then I want to do chapter 10 of my schoolwork, and then I need to find a new devotional guide, because Grant gave me like a link to a thing like over Easter weekend that was like a 10-day program that I've been stretching out till like now. So I want to find like an actual devotional guide that I can actually like plug into and get into. So I need to find a new one of those. And then there was something else I wanted to do. I don't remember what it was, but there's just a few little things that I want to get done before I go to bed, and then I need to go to sleep on time. And I also want, I also want to make like a schedule for tomorrow, kind of like as close as I can, like hour by hour, what I want to get done tomorrow, so that I'm not wasting time tomorrow, because if I don't like plan out what I'm going to do, I won't do anything. I learned that today. I didn't plan anything today, and I got like nothing accomplished because I slept all day. So those are my few agenda things left for the evening. Right now I need to fold my laundry before it gets all wrinkled, and I think I'm going to take the opportunity to watch something on Netflix, because I don't often take time to like relax and enjoy myself. So I'm going to fold laundry and watch Netflix and just like relax a little bit. Tonight is one of those nights that it truly feels like I'm in an apartment, because I'm watching a new anime that I've been getting into called Squid Girl on Netflix, and it's really, I mean, it's dumb, but it's interesting. It's entertaining to watch, but like, I guess all animes are kind of like that, dumb but entertaining. And I'm doing laundry here, my first load. I've got a second load still going, but I just put up my t-shirts and now I gotta put all this stuff up. And I've got ramen cooking in the microwave over here, and so just like, I don't know, this is one of the first nights that it feels like I'm just like living apartment life, and it'll only be like this for the summer, because like, I don't know, like my theory on living on campus is like I have my whole life to live in apartments that I don't really like that much, but I only get the opportunity to live on campus in like a dorm setting for so many years during college. So anyway, that's my theory on that. But it's cool to just like, while I'm here, feel the apartment life for a few months, because it's a nice change from the normality of Brooks. Okay, so I finished putting away my first load of laundry, and then I ate my ramen and watched, I finished that episode of Squid Girl, and I think I might watch one more episode while I do the second load of laundry, which I think is done. I hope so. But while I was eating my ramen, I was watching some of my old vlogs. Like I was watching like my vlog from Christmas on 5th, and then I was watching the vlog of like the first day that kind of like my whole life started to change, like back to like, I don't want to say normal, but like back to like this good state that I feel like I'm in, and like how it all started with Zeb and Grant like reaching out to me, and like, or me reaching out to them, and then them pouring back into me, and just kind of just how much I've evolved as a person in the past like month and a half. And just think about like how much has happened in my life since then, and like how much I've grown, and how much I've hurt too, and how much pain and good times and bad times and triumph and sorrow and like all sorts of things that I've felt this past month and a half. Like it's just crazy to think about like how much is just how much has happened since the middle of April. I don't know, it's kind of blowing my mind. But anyway, right now I need to finish my second load of laundry, and then I have to do one more chapter of homework, and then I need to read a little bit in a different book of mine, and then I think I can start going to bed. Okay, progress is being made. So I just finished reading, and I still need to do my second half of my load of laundry, which I think is now done, and I'm gonna watch one episode more of Squid Girl. But I can't believe I'm watching this show. I'm going to watch episode 2 on Netflix while I do that. And then I need to do my one chapter for my schoolwork, and then I need to start getting ready for bed. Sorry this day hasn't been very interesting. It's just been full of a lot of like miscellaneous things that I need to get done. It's kind of just like the theme of this whole weekend, I guess. Okay, so I just finished chapter 10 of my schoolwork for my theater class, and it's actually I mean, the stuff we're learning is all kind of stuff that I'm used to, but along with each chapter, he gives us like videos to watch relating to like different theater things. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like there was a couple of videos like in the beginning that he had us watch about Lord of the Rings the musical. Recently we've been watching stuff on Phantom of the Opera, the original, the production that was done originally in London by Andrew Lloyd Webber, and it's been really interesting to see like how it's all like come together. I guess they're like seeing how it wasn't always the amazing thing that it is today, that it kind of evolved from kind of a weird and dark and scary place, and then became like the magnificent show that it is today. So anyway, that's been really interesting to watch. We're in the middle of like a 10-part documentary on it, and I'm like on part like 8, I think. So it's been really interesting to watch. Anyway, so oh, it's late. Wow. Ooh, excuse me. Gross. I need to start getting ready for bed soon because tomorrow I need to be productive, and I'm tired. Okay, guys. Well, it's been I think a fairly productive day. I've gotten quite a few things done, even though I slept like all morning and then I slept after church for a few hours. But anyways, I think it's about time for me to call it quits because I need to be even more productive tomorrow than I was today, and I can't sleep until 12:30 like I did on Saturday, so I just have to get up and be productive. So, and that won't happen unless I go to bed right now. So I will see you guys tomorrow for at least another minute. Good night.